see right next to our albino alligator house, and also the American alligator. When you look at our Chinese alligators, you'll see that they're a lot smaller than these guys. They're only about 4 to 6 feet in length when they're fully grown. However, these guys are a lot bigger. The males are the big ones in this pool. They're between 14 to 15 feet long when they're fully grown. And they're between 800 and 1,200 pounds. The females are the smaller animals in this pool. They're usually 8 to 9 feet in length and between 600 to 800 pounds. So there is a size difference between the males and the females. Now you might be a little concerned when you only see 1 or 2 keepers up here trying to feed all these hungry alligators. Well, don't worry too much. These are very cold-blooded reptiles. They have very slow metabolisms and very efficient bodies. So that means they can only eat a few pieces of chicken every couple days. They'll only eat about 50 to 75 pounds of meat every year. And in the wintertime, they won't eat at all because they use the environment to keep themselves warm. And because it's so cold in the wintertime, they really don't do much at all. They don't even eat. So we only feed them in the summertime. Now the ones that are really hungry are the ones that are trying to jump up and grab the food right out of my hands. The ones that ate probably a week ago. And the ones that ate probably longer. The ones that ate pretty recently are the non-hungry ones. They're just chilling in the sides over here. They're not going to get food unless it falls right from the sky. So they're just trying to digest that food. And they'll just lounge around and let that food digest. So it's actually a very easy job we have here because these animals are rotational feeders. Now you might see some animals here that have some bumps and bruises on them.
Look at them.
They might be missing pieces of their tail, maybe pieces of their foot. A lot of people think it's from our male alligators being territorial or fighting over food. Usually that's not the case. Usually it's actually from our females. Our females are very aggressive whenever they have nests, and they will protect their babies with their lives. So if an alligator gets too close, she will attack that animal even if the animal is smaller than her. I mean larger than her, rather. Now I'm down to my last piece of chicken. Where do you guys want it?
I want one.
The middle, you want a jumper? Right here? Alright, that was my last piece of chicken. When Charles is done, that'll be the end of our show. I do want to remind you we have a reptile handling show going on at the top of the next hour. That'll be down this way, right by the snack bar and the green features. Make sure you check that out. You can see some of the small reptiles we have here at our park, and you can even at a few of them. And also, while you're walking around this park, I do want to remind you to keep kids off these low wooden fences and off your shoulders.